Here's a lesson I'll tell you that I learned. You're right. And this is back to the self-awareness. So CM Punk, I thought me and CM Punk hated each other's guts for 10 years.
Why'd you think that?
Because in my head, I hated him and I thought he hated me too. And
Did something happen?
Yeah. A lot of stuff went down back and forth and good times and bad times. But yeah, I just thought, and so then the first time I saw him when he came back here, he stood up and he hugged me and it broke my ice right immediately. And it also hit me right then. Hey, Brian, he hadn't thought a fucking thing about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what he thinks about me anyway. And I damn sure doesn't matter what I think about him, you know? He realized that. And I was 55 and holding on to that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I was holding on to nothing. There was nothing there. There was no bad feelings. I don't know. It was weird. And he's a different dude today. I told him not long ago, hey man, live events and stuff. Hey, I really appreciate your attitude. And he said, well, that's the first time anybody's ever said that to me. I said, well, I mean it from the bottom of my heart because he's a different dude. Me and him butted heads. He butted heads with a lot of people. Like, he says what he means. He means what he says. And he don't mind if it ruffles your feathers. I kind of respect it, you know?
Was this over creative? Is that?
No, it was in 2015 when we were wrestling. And it's just stuff that he probably don't even know about. You know what I mean?
He left in 2014. So you're before that, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It might've been. Yeah.
You've been hitting the head with the chair
a lot more than me.
I
know me and Billy did a thing with him, in Baltimore. Roddy Piper was there. I don't know what year that was, but it was like we did a 6-man tag with him where, we turned on him and we stepped down and the Shield beat him up or whatever. And then we went to Mania that year, as me and Billy and Corporate Kane, the Corporate Stooges.
But the fact that can just be water under the bridge and just in a moment like that, it's done.
But and honestly, you said, how did you become so self-aware? I just really don't think I am. And it's really my biggest fear in my life is to be acting and people just going like, he doesn't even realize his dick's hanging out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not self-aware. I didn't mean to say that. But I don't want to be unaware of who I am and how I am. Even if when I find out who and how, I'm not particularly happy with. Because I learned some things about me that I'm not happy with. And it's me at my core. So I have to work every day to not do that. And that's being a narcissist and selfish. And it's all about, that's me at my core. I have to fight hard against that. Never are you closer to God if you're helping somebody else. So I have to stay vigilant stay out of your head and out of yourself, Brian.